Boston has not lost back-to-back games since March, and they went in on Monday trying to keep that record in Golden State. Welcome everyone to the Ring Chasers podcast. My name is Jake. His name is Alex.
Hello.
And today we're talking about game number 5 of the 2022 NBA Finals. How you doing today, Alex?
No, I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
Alex, everybody in the chat, everybody that's subscribed to our YouTube Ring Chasers podcast, I'm doing well. I'm ready to talk some basketball. Should we just get right into it?
I think so.
Do I got it today? I think I got it today.
Right.
We go back to Golden State for game number 5 of the NBA Finals. Like I said, Boston is trying not to lose back-to-back games for the first time since March. Neither of these teams have lost back-to-back games in the playoffs, and that changes on Monday night. Golden State won Game 5, 104-94, to take a 3-2 lead in the NBA Finals. The Warriors led throughout the first half, but a bit of a change of pace. Boston dominated the third quarter.
Yeah, that's weird. Usually it's Golden State doing that.
Yeah, and got a lead at one point, but then Jordan Poole, man. This guy looks like he's just playing pickup out there. He ended the quarter with a deep bank shot buzzer at the end of the quarter to take the lead into the fourth, where the Warriors dominated the fourth quarter. I mean, they outscored them by 9 points in the fourth quarter, which it's kind of a change of pace. Like, the Warriors always win the third quarter, and Boston always wins the fourth quarter, but they just flipped it.
I saw something. It was kind of funny. It was saying that Jordan Poole, he's been playing like it's a staff versus student game in high school.
Yeah. I remember seeing that. But yeah, I mean, for the Warriors, Wiggins kind of stole the show with 26 points and 13 rebounds. He actually has now scored the most ever by a Canadian-born player in the NBA Finals.
Let's go. Canada.
Repping the Maple Leaf proud. Yeah, repping the Maple Leaf proud. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. 21 for Clay on 50% shooting. Draymond, Mr. Triple Single.
Oh, yeah.
8.7 rebounds, 6 assists on 50%. So a better game for him.
Oh, for sure.
Gary Payton II, he had a great game off the bench, 15 points. And Jordan Poole, he also had 14 off the bench. So, a good night for both of them, and they both shot well. Steph Chef, look at Curry, man. 16 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals on rough shooting, 7 of 22. And this is the first game since 2018 where Wardell Stephen Curry, did not hit a three-pointer.
And it's the first playoff game of his career without a three-pointer.
Yeah, so he ended his long streak of like 200 and something games of hitting a three-pointer every game, and that has ended with him going 0 of 9 last night in Game 5, so he'll just have to start it over again.
And he's still having a 30 on the series.
It's true. He's been incredible. For Boston, Tatum had by far his best game of the finals. He had 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists on 50% shooting. But he still struggled with those turnovers. Had 4 of them.
I mean, you can live with the 4 turnovers when you have that game.
Yeah.
Still, you'd like
it kind of washes your assists though. That's how I see turnovers. Is kind of washing your assists. For Jaylen Brown, he really had a tough night. 18 points, 9 rebounds on 5 of 18 with 5 turnovers as well. And then Marcus Smart had a solid game, 20 points on 46%, but he also had 4 turnovers. So I mean, your main 3 ball handlers have 13 turnovers. That's not very good.
Yeah.
from your 3 main ball handlers to have 13 turnovers. Also for Boston, Robert Williams didn't have a block this game, which is surprising after his last 2 games. But he did have 10 points and 8 rebounds, so still a good game for him.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really get any other production off the bench or from anybody else. I mean, Derek White had 1 point. He took 4 shots. Grant Williams had 3 points, and he only took 2 shots.
Yeah, you need your other guys to do more.
Yeah, you need your other guys to step up, especially in the finals, especially with a defense like Golden State. You need to be able to, they didn't even, take a lot of shots. They didn't, their bench guys barely took any shots, which is crazy when Boston has had so much production from their other guys in these playoffs. Where Boston won the rebound battle by 8, and they did shoot better from the field and from 3.
But the crazy thing is Golden State shot 22% from three this game.
Yeah.
And that was probably just because Curry, but
Yeah, that hurts it. They made more threes. They shot twice as many free throws, but they also missed 10 of them. So
no, more than 10 of them. They only actually
yeah,
probably
they
closer.
shot 21 of 31 from the free throw line compared to Golden State's 13 of 15. So a lot of missed
Yeah, for
opportunities
sure.
at the free throw line. I mean, Tatum, like I said, Tatum had his best and most efficient game of the series, and had Curry. And had Curry had a bad game, not hitting a three for the first time in 4 years, and still lost by 10.
Yeah, that's
That was a mouthful
crazy.
there.
Like all that stuff that was going Boston's way, and they still lose by 10. And, I mean, there's a pretty good reason for that.
There is a big reason. The big reason was, like I said, the missed free throws and the turnovers, which had Boston. Boston had 18 turnovers to Golden State's 7.
Yeah,
And like I said, the majority of their turnovers came from their big three. Their three ball handlers. I mean, those three guys had 13 of their 18 turnovers, and like everybody in the lineup played.
yeah.
So it was tough night for turnovers for Boston. I mean, can Golden State close it out on Thursday?
I think I have this game being good, like 50-50 right now.
I mean, every single game has been decided by 10 points or more of these finals.
Yeah.
We have not had a close game. Well, we've had a close game down the stretch, game 4, but it ended up being a 10-point win. We haven't really had any super close games.
I feel like literally every game in the series gets close on the third, and then one of the teams just takes off in the fourth.
Yeah, that has happened. That's kind of how it has been this series. It's been a fourth quarter series, except for game 2, where the Warriors kind of just took over third quarter, and they really got out in a big lead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're Golden State, what do you like from this game?
If I'm Golden State, I like how you were able to do this with the game Curry had.
Mm-hmm.
I think having those other guys, like having Wiggins and Clay play really well, getting Draymond back to being Draymond, and I mean, this is the first true good game that Peyton's had since he's been back. He's been struggling a little bit since he's been back, but him and Poole both played really well. Like, just getting everyone clicking when your star's not. That's what you need from a championship team.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've seen that these two teams have done, and that's why they're where they are.
Mm-hmm.
When Tatum and Brown aren't playing well, you have Grant Williams, Derek White, Al Horford, Marcus Smart. With Golden State, Curry plays bad. You have Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Otto Porter.
Oh yeah, the
Poole.
depth on these teams is
Yeah.
unmatched. Another stat that I really like is a lot of people hate on Andrew Wiggins for no reason.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And it's time to end that slander.
It's definitely just because he's a number 1 pick, and people it's like he's not a number 1 pick player.
But how about this? Jason Tatum has scored 13 points in 55 possessions while being guarded by Andrew Wiggins, and he's shooting 5 of 15. He's only gotten off 15 shots in 55 possessions.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
Being guarded by Wiggins.
I've said it again. I'll say it again. I feel Andrew Wiggins should have been an All NBA defender.
Oh, his defense is unbelievable.
I'm like, you want Mikal Bridges on the first team? Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think he's an All Defensive second team player. I think he was robbed off that list.
Oh yeah, at least a second team at least. But his defense, his defense has been unbelievable this series, and he's been stepping up offensively the last 2 games.
He's been playing actually really well all playoff long.
Yeah. But I mean, especially the last 2 games where he's had like 20 and 26 or whatever. He's really stepped up for Golden State. Clay has looked a lot better the last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
He has been shooting a lot more efficiently, which is what we were talking about for Golden State.
Yeah.
And then as far as for Boston, I mean, struggle with the turnovers, which is what we kind of said going into the series.
And we've also expected from Boston from what they've done this playoff.
Yeah, we kind of expected the turnovers, but we said to beat a team as well-rounded as Golden State, you have to be able to keep the turnovers down.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what really hurt them on Monday night.
And the thing is Golden State's one of those teams that's really good at getting in the pass lanes and getting steals.
Yeah, and Golden State's a team that's really good at getting out in transition off the turnovers.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of steals that they had compared to Boston's was crazy as well. So they had more fast breaks. They were able to get out and go, and they were able to push the pace a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think for what's your thought for Game 6?
Okay, Game 6. I know I'm a Boston in 7 guy. So obviously Boston. I got to take Boston winning Game 6. I know Game 6 Clay. Boston hasn't been great at home, but it's still TD Garden. It's still
Yeah.
the Boston Celtics. Backs against the wall. I think Ime Udoka is gonna say that the last game was unacceptable. The sheer amount of turnovers that they had and they weren't able to force
Yeah.
with their number one defense in the league. Um, I think that they're gonna come out and they're gonna punch the Golden State out in the mouth.
I don't know. I feel Boston might be a little demoralized after losing 2 in a row and being down the series now. Because
Interesting. Is that your Warriors in 6 take, or is that your actual take?
bit of both. And I also think there's this guy that tends to play well in Game 6. That's yeah, Klay
Game 6
Thompson.
Clay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
I also think every time Steph Curry has one of these games where he struggles from 3, the next game he follows it up with a dominant performance.
He has done that in the past.
Like
he has done that in the past.
actually don't remember back in 2018, the last time he had no threes in a game.
Mm-hmm.
The next game he set the 3-point record. He had 13 threes.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, so
I mean,
I'm
it
not-
is Steph Curry.
I'm not saying Steph Curry's about to come out here and set the 3-point record again,
Yeah,
but I'm saying like I will not be surprised if we get another.
if he gets
I'm-
hot early.
If we get another Steph masterclass game here.
I mean, I would love to see it. I think it's gonna be a fun game. I think it's gonna be the closest game of the series.
Maybe, yeah.
Just because of Boston backs against the wall, Golden State, they know how to close out games. They've been here.
All I'm
They've
saying
done it
is
before.
Boston better not be having any slander for Steph's wife this game, or else they're they know what's coming for them.
Aisha Curry can cook. I love that shirt that he was wearing.
For some context, in between Game 3 and 4, some restaurants in Boston put signs up that said Aisha Curry, Steph's wife, who's a chef, cannot cook. So then after Game 5, Steph wore a shirt to the press conference that said Aisha Curry can cook, after having a 43-point game in Boston.
Yeah, and then he followed it up with 16.
Yeah, well, we don't talk. They won, so
They won. A win is a win is a win is a win.
yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Wrapping up this game or going into game 6? Can we already at game 6?
Wow, yeah. I don't think I got anything else.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up then.
All right.
You got
Sure.
any score predictions? How close is it gonna be?
I mean, the whole series has been 10. I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8.
Sounds about right. I think it'll be like each team in like low 100s.
Yeah.
Like 109 to like 104, 105.
You know what I'm kind of feeling right now?
What?
We're saying this now, and then all of a sudden we're going to come back to bro. It's going to be like a 120 to like 100 game blowout
Yeah, by Boston.
for
right?
Golden State.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
for
then Steph
Boston.
Curry's going to have that Finals MVP trophy in his hand.
Yeah. Sure. Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Look who's up.
Who's up? Who is up?
Golden State's up 3-2.
Golden State's up 3-2, but it's in Boston though.
Yeah, but Boston is better on the road.
Yeah, but I think a hot take. Not really a hot take, but you lose back-to-back games for the first time in forever. You don't like the feeling. So you're like, "Okay, I don't like this. We're going to go out and we're going to absolutely stomp on their neck and we're not going to let up and we're just going to absolutely destroy them."
Yeah, but also this isn't just the Golden State fan me talking, but Golden State's one of those teams that you can't really go out there and stomp in their neck.
Yeah, you've got Steph Curry, who's one of the best run stoppers ever.
And also, like, even Draymond Green, he'll just, like, turn the energy of the game around. Just be like, you guys think you're going? Well, I'm here too. You hit a 3 and start flexing on your whole team.
You'll start disgracing your family after hitting one 3-pointer, a wide open 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's where we wrap it up.
that's where we wrap it up. We've been rambling on. Yeah, well, we'll have game 6 coming for you guys either Friday or Monday, something like that.
And then there won't be a Game 7.
No, it's gonna go 7. It always goes 7.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, peace out.
Peace.